to centre court, as I said, an all Polish semi-final. Wozniak and Kantor against their countrymen of Fialek and Prudel. Clayton Lucas here with you for this first men's semi-final. So one thing we do know, Poland are guaranteed a medal. And maybe even 2 medals. The loser for this one goes into the bronze medal match. The winner's guaranteed a silver minimum. And there'll be no love lost between these two teams who know each other's games inside out, back to front, upside down, left, right, right, left. That was Mariusz Prudel and playing partner Grzegorz Fiałek.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour, Grand Slam, Rio de Janeiro.
So the team's just finishing up their warm-up and we'll head to the sidelines ready for their introduction.
Rio de Janeiro 2016 Grand Slam. Introducing the referees. Apresentando a equipe de arbitragem.
So before we meet the players, we're going to meet the referees today, and from Colombia, the man in charge is Juan Carlos Saavedra, and he'll be ably assisted by Brazil's very own Mario Ferro. Mario Ferro, well-respected Brazilian referee. These two will be in action at the Olympics. So Mariusz Prudel comes out onto court. He's got the blue hat on, and he's 30 years of age. Has a win from The Hague in 2014 with his playing partner, Grzegorz Fiałek. In their way today, their counterparts who have come through qualifying to get here. Witold Kantor, 24. Best ever finish was a second in Stavanger last year, along with his playing partner, Bartosz Wozniak. So a quick shake of hands. And then it's down to the business of seeing who's going to go through to the final. It's Wozniak and Kantor who've got the better run. They came through the qualifier, 2 games to play before they got into the main round, and they've won all their games. Whereas Fialek and Prudel lost in their group against Numedor and Varenhorst, World Championship silver medalists from last year. So maybe on paper, the team in white have the advantage, even though they're the lower seeds at 23. This all Polish semi-final gets underway, and it's Wozniak with the serve. And the first swing from Prudel is wide of the mark. And that means the team in white have the first point of the match. That was well wide, wasn't it? Kantor in at the net. Going after Prudel again, line block signalled. But drawn into the centre of court, difficult to block a line. And so Prudel gets the pokey for the side out. Nice swing from Wozniak. Now, believe it or not, these two teams have played each other 4 times previously. Now, on each occasion, it's been Fijilek and Prudel who have won. Oh, wow. A little bit of luck as Fijilek gets a hand on that one. Only one of their previous 4 encounters was in 2 sets. The rest have all gone to a decider. That's a really good swing from Wozniak.
Soltou o braço do Oscar para fazer o ponto número 3, 3-2 no placar. Ao som de Beatles.
Another top swing. Wozniak again belting it across his body down to the sideline. And so it is Wozniak and Cantor who have the lead at the first end change. Good work from Prudel. Wozniak and Cantor beat the number 6 seed, Phil Dalhouser and Nick Lisena, 21-19, 21-18 in the quarterfinals to set up this encounter. And slightly easier route through really for Fijilek and Prudel. They beat Joseph Krau and Edward Rollinson of France 21-17, 21-13. Good swing, Prudel again. Fijilek and Prudel beat Emmanuel Rigo and Ricardo Santos in their opening game in Pool B. 15-12 in the decider, and this event is Emmanuel's farewell event, and he and Ricardo were beaten in round 1 of the knockout stages by Chile. Oh, Prudel will be thinking, well, I should have took my hands away, as that one is wrapped off his block and goes up into the crowd. So all he was looking for was block out. Well, that's a really easy lead. Terrible serve from Bartosz Wozniak. 23-year-old will be really unhappy with that. 7-all, second end change. Oh, that was unlucky. Prudel got a very good touch on the ball, only to see it roll along the net and then down on his own side. Prudel deciding to try and roll that ball very short. That was an easy block, wasn't it, for Puerto Cantor? Just watch, he jumps and then, oh, thank you very much. Throw down from him, big point for the team in white. Good leave by Prudel. Not the best of passes from Vigilek. So it's the young guns at the moment, Wozniak and Cantor, who've got their sights set on taking this first set, haven't they? With this 3-point lead. It could be 4 now. Wozniak's going to have a swing. And he's swung hard, and he has the point, 12-8 for the number 23 seeds. Could be this their first win against their countrymen in their 5th attempt. Not with serving like that, it won't be. So the technical timeout's upon us. And it's the team in the white, Wozniak and Cantor, who have the lead. Oh, belter. Very nicely done by Puerto Cantor. These two have been playing together since 2009. It's their 48th tournament together. They're playing pretty well at the moment. That's a great touch. That's a great swing. Vigilek putting the ball away. Oh, good play. Oh, quick on the beach, you don't see that every day. Amazing play. Wozniak goes, that's a great pickup from Vigilek, but then look at this. A-quick. Bang. High hands D not working that time for Cantor. Vigilek gets ready. Easily passed by Cantor. Can he put it away just as easily? Oh, yes, he can. Nobody was anywhere near that one. Oh, huge block from Puerto Cantor. And a little look back to Prudel to say, yep, you're in my pocket, son. Brilliant swing. Brilliant block. A nice little bit of afters as well. Prudel dared not look through the net. Timeout called by the team in your picture. They're 5 behind here and in trouble. Pretty standard stuff with that side out. Nice pokey. That needed control. That's a top dig. And it's still in play. Oh, it's not going to land in court. What's Brutal doing? Oh, my goodness me. Well, Wozniak just looks in disbelief. That's a top dig. Chicken wing. Hoisted back into court. And then a gift from Brutal, who didn't have the heart to block it. So a line block signal. They're going after Cantor. Well, that's dropped short. Wozniak sneaks it away and gets the better of Prudel at the net.
And the score, one with the white shirt, 18. One with the red shirt, 13.
Good chase. Great jags and reactions. Well, this is a good rally, isn't it? And it's one that the youngsters win to give them and what looks like now an unassailable lead. Good joust from Cantor, great reactions. Top dig from Fijilek, but it's too close to the net and Wozniak's all over it.
Poland Red request challenge for net touch.
Okay, so we've got a challenge. Net touch is the call. Did Wozniak touch the net in the block? Well, he's not giving anything away if he did. Challenge system is in operation. Both teams have 2 challenges available to them. Official review came in pretty quick. Nowhere near it, was he? They're just playing for time with the team in red. And they've lost their challenge.
White.
Oh, brilliant. Prudel not done enough of that. Opens up the cross court, lets the ball drift a little bit towards him, and then just hammers the line. Wozniak to bring up set point. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Wozniak squeezes that one past the block and past Fizulek, and it is set point. Fizulek to keep his team in it. Oh, that one's gone wide as he hit the block. Is there a challenge coming? Indeed, it's been given anyway as off the block and out of play, so set point saved. Mr. Saavedra saving the team in red from going for a second challenge. And no arguments from Cantor. Fizulek. This is a long way to try and come back to. 5 behind, 1 side out required. Cantor with a swing for the sets. Oh, it's a massive block from Prudel. That one went up into the sky. Everyone standing and staring. Nobody reacting. And another set point is saved. More trouble here, is there? Cantor, cross is available, and he's missed it. 3 set points have just been wasted. And a timeout's now called by Wozniak and Cantor.
Timeout for Poland team with white shirts.
Indeed. On-court announcer getting that right. The Poland team in white shirts. Not a danger. Maybe they thought that the set was already done. So a bit of momentum then for Fizulek and Prudel, but when these two in your picture are playing at their best, there's no way that Fizulek and Prudel can get anywhere near them. They come one more time. No timeouts left for either side. Wozniak and Cantor have got 2 challenges. Fizulek Prudel have 1. So it could be good for timeouts in that respect. But 1 side out is required. Cantor at the 4th time of ask. Oh, he's come inside. Free net. Lovely play. Prudel went out to the wing. There was nobody there. And a nice play from Cantor seals the set for he and Wozniak, 21-17. Well, worth another look. Oh, see ya. Here's your first set stats. No aces for Prudel and Fizulek. Don't be alarmed, you can see that's the net's changing colours. There's LED lighting on it, so it's able to light up. It's been showing us the score at times. Doesn't light up during the rallies though. That would be unfair. So this second set's underway and Cantor starts the second as he finished the first with a belting spike through the middle of court. Got a good old leap on him, hasn't he, Cantor? Wozniak then with the serve. Good dig from Wozniak. Hugging that corner. Oh, that was a little tight, and Prudel did well, got himself out of the way of that. Learned his lesson from the first set when Wozniak tried to go block out. So the reverse sends Fizek and Prudel completely the wrong way, and all of the court opened up then for Cantor to have a swing. Well, Cantor is the blocker, as we know. We've been watching, so we all know that. It's not stating the obvious, but he gets out of the picture, and then he decides to break. So it's difficult for the attackers to know exactly where he's going to pop back up into their hitting window. Makes him tricky. Some players do that, some don't. Some just stand there and then just make a little step inside or outside. The taller players tend to. That's going to be a setting fault. And 2 touches called by Mr. Saavedra. No arguments from Wozniak. Could have been given as a catch as well, couldn't it? In fact, he nearly headed it. Vigilek. Well, he snatched at that, did Cantor, and once the net comes into play, anything can happen. Wozniak put under pressure from the serve, but he's got the skills as he just pokies that one past Prudel at the net, and at the end change, they just one back. It's nice work from Cantor to stay out of the net, wasn't it? Good up from Wozniak. Oh, risky play, and it's too risky. They wanted to go quick. He's tried to go quick, goes down early. Wozniak's then up going on that quick ball, but it's just put behind him. And he's fluffed his lines. Oh, nice swing. Cantor again. He's jumping as if he's indoors. Sand's compacted a little bit this week due to the amount of rain we've had. You can see his head and shoulders above the net. That net is 2.43 meters in height, 8 foot, same height as a crossbar in football. I know for those of you that watch plenty of volleyball, that's an ace from Cantor. You'll be thinking, hey, there he goes again, telling us. But for those of you that don't know, it just puts into perspective how high these guys are jumping. You think professional goalkeepers don't even get that high. Although those of you that support soccer teams would wish they would when they go and take the crosses, not go and try and punch it away, but get up there and catch it. Old school. There's your score on the scoreboard. Oh, on the net, I should say, quickly disappearing as the whistle goes for service. Nice work again. Well, both Wozniak and Cantor can get up and swing hard on the ball, and you get the feeling this is one event, this is one venue that really suits them and their style of play, doesn't it? It does allow them to go quickly now and again. Their indoor style of volleyball is paying dividends, but that was a poor serve. Oh dear. Well, how did that not come back up? Actually, that set was an illegal set, technically speaking. The volleyball has to be volleyed between the shoulders in the direction that you're facing. And that one was set sideways, wasn't it? Not, well, in fact, it's never blown when it's on your own side of the net and you're setting your partner. But you wouldn't be allowed to face perpendicular to the net and then set it over the net across your shoulders. That one doesn't find the baseline. Here comes the challenge. Challenge is for touch. Is it? No, the referee's actually given it as a touch. So again, once again, Mr. Saavedra saving the challenge system any work. Touch was signalled by the lines judge in the corner. And now Wozniak being sent back to his station. A bit of gamesmanship from him, just getting a few more seconds of rest. Cantor happy to go up and swing hard. But it's the team in red, Fijilek and Prudel, who've got the lead at the moment, although they are trailing by that set to love. Well, both teams just going at each other. Hammer and tongs at the net with hard hits, bringing the heat. And it is hot out there on court. It's up in the 30s. Despite the ominous looking clouds that are gathering. Gets dark here pretty quickly in Rio. We're coming up to 5:30 local time. By 6, the sun will have disappeared behind the horizon. Cantor gets that one away. Do he and Wozniak have something left in the locker to turn this one around and get it done in straight sets, or is it going to go to a decider? Well, Cantor jumped into the hitter's window, couldn't get a decent touch though to send it back down. Cantor, jump float. Good call, well left. Technical timeout. And it's Fijilek and Prudel who have the lead. Fijilek to serve. Fast arm from Wozniak. Too fast for Fijilek to deal with. No sign yet, though, that the team in the white tops are going to make an inroad into this deficit that they have. There was a foot fault from Wozniak. Signalled by the lines judge, and a little stare from Wozniak as he went through. There's a big divot. Did he catch it? Well, no, he didn't. I challenge that. Don't think you can, though. That was Sand taking the net up, taking the tape up, not his foot. No wonder he was giving the line judge the evils. Cantor again, simple side out from him. That one right through the arms of Prudel. Field goal for Cantor. Just the 1 point though. Now Cantor with the serve. Still trailing by 2 points. Oh, belter from Prudel. Once again, just pinning that cross-court angle, bouncing it hard down the line. That one went to Spike Town, didn't it? Vigilek's getting closer and closer to making one of those digs off Cantor. Wozniak. Well, the call was out. He thinks it's gone outside the antenna. It wasn't. It was well inside the antenna and well inside the line. Free swing for Cantor. Good up by Vigilek. And a good put away as well. Cantor not backing himself to get in there and force the issue at the net. He got himself stranded in no man's land. And the hard work from Vigilek pays off. That dig followed up with this hit. And now they have a bigger margin. 3 points the difference. Now to 4 points, in fact. So it looks like, doesn't it, we are going to be going into a deciding set to see which of these two teams will go to the final. So I was having a chat with Wozniak. Oh, they actually had a challenge. Well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? That ball was a mile out. Oh, that was unlucky. More time than he thought there. Wozniak as it clipped the top of the net. Kept it in the air, but he'd already gone to ground. And he's having to scrabble military style. Just not quick enough. Well, wasn't the hardest hits with the first effort as he was pushed a little too wide, but he made up for it with the second. Chopping and changing, aren't they, their rhythm? Had to go with his left hand to start with as it was too wide, but then able to have a swing with his dominant hand. No mistake. Good up. Top dig. Not sure that Vigilek knew much about it, but he held his ground. Cantor goes again. Oh, brilliant point for Vigilek and Prudel. They worked really hard for that. Stuck in there. It was a good pick by Wozniak. Better pick from Vigilek. And then a great put away from Prudel. So a timeout has been called by Cantor and Wozniak as this set begins to drift away from them. Once more into the breach for these two teams. Prudel with the serve. And considering all the volleyball we've witnessed in this game so far and the excitement we've seen, these four players have been pretty nonplussed by it all, haven't they? They're just kind of, yeah, that's what we do. And again, big block from Prudel, no real celebration. Just a tiny fist pump. It's all about the concentration, isn't it? Oh, it's kept off the floor. The flipper could prove to be effective, but it just misses on the baseline by Fijilek. And the chance to take set point goes begging. That was a top pickup. The line roll would have secured it, wouldn't it? Cantor looking at Wozniak, being given his blocking instructions. Comeback trail? Maybe. Good momentum builder anyway. Great reactions and a quality swing. Cantor. Good read from Wozniak. Oh, quick ball out wide, and it's block out because Prudel's still moving. Laterally, he was never going to be able to put the ball straight down. And you can see that one carries out past the net cam. Quality point for Cantor and Wozniak. Good serve. Good block, and it's in play. Lands on the side of Fijilek and Prudel. Prudel stopped. It looked like he was going to maybe go and try and hit the line again, but he decided to stick with the cross court. He had room to go line, and he's put down. Lovely block. Big point. Timeout called by Fijilek and Prudel.
Hoje, em Brasil, o quadro ainda fechando a nossa noite. Partida marcada para as 19 horas. Pedro Sober e Evandro buscando vaga na final. Só tem goleiro profissional.
Cantor and Wozniak back to within a point. Cantor serving again. He's done the right thing, he's put it in. Prudel's having to scramble. Fijilek gets something on it. Good up from Cantor, this to draw level. Oh, monster block from Prudel after he was under immense pressure off of the serve of Cantor. Fijilek keeps it in play. Cantor with a brilliant dig. And then Prudel with a massive spread block. Set point. Fijilek and Prudel. Fijilek's serve. Wozniak to keep him in it. Oh, and he's done it. First set point saved, but a really good opportunity now for Fijilek and Prudel to take this into the decider, unless Wozniak can come up with something special. Or Cantor can make a block. Or Wozniak can make a dig. Fijilek for the set. Oh, it's gone wide. Catching the top of the net, unforced error, and that means now it's the first to get two clear. It's either going to take the set, or in the case of Wozniak and Cantor, take the match. Now, do you go after Fijlek again? Probably would, wouldn't you? He's just made an error. Indeed, they do go after him again. Oh, that's an easy pick for Wozniak. But he's just had a rush of blood. They've tried to go quick, and he's just smashed it straight into where Prudel was waiting once again. Line roll gets you the point, young man. Second set point now. Well, third set point, isn't it, for Prudel? Cantor. Well, it's given as in by the referee. So there's going to be a challenge by the team in red as to whether or not the ball did hit the line. The ball has to hit the line to be in any part of it. Official review says, ooh, I don't know, did it? Yes, it did. Just catch it as it comes down on it. Yeah, it compresses down onto the line. So good call from Mr. Saavedra in the first place. And that makes it 21-all. Wozniak and Cantor on the cusp of a place in the final. Fijlek and Prudel on the cusp of sending it into a decider. Good dig. Prudel has to go with the pokies off the net. Still in play. Good chance now for Wozniak and Cantor. They go quick, and the line roll gets them the point, and they have turned around this set and now have a match point. Amazing play. Oh, what a time to go quick. It's a block from Cantor, and Wozniak and Cantor go through to the final at the first time of asking, and it's Fijlek and Prudel who'll have to play for bronze. Cantor can now celebrate, and rightly so. Wow, what a finish. And what a turnaround from those two who are behind all the way through that second set. Saved 3 set points, but when they got their first sniff of a match point, this is what happened. Well, that was just brilliant. Great view from the super slow-mo. Wow, what a finish to that game. The confirmation of the scores, 21-17, 23-21. And here are the set statistics. 33 attacks for Cantor and Wozniak compared to 19. Errors-wise, look at that, Cantor and Wozniak were only given 5. They gave 15. There must be a few more than that, surely, but what a game that was, if that is the case. So here then are the highlights. Well, let's get ready. Whilst these highlights are going on, let's hear from our winners. Well, good luck indeed. They earned their place in the final. That concludes this particular game. Still 2 more to come. Hope you can join us for them. But until then, from all of us here, goodbye.